In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Stop tuned to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing morning? Listen, y'all, I don't know if it's like this where you are, but where we are, we have plenty of rain, and we've had plenty of rain all week. Even though yesterday I said the sun is shining, the sun was shining for that little bit of time. And then here came the rain. It's been raining all week, which would be great for the garden, except there's nothing in it. There's nothing in the garden right now. I only have the involuntary things that are growing in my garden right now, such as sage, oregano, and lemon balm. Those things are growing abundantly, and also the mullein plant, which is a medicinal plant that I'm going to definitely be using. I already told you I put it in Everclear, so I'm going to make some tinctures. Welcome everybody to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. I promise y'all next week I will be on camera. And we will be back in effect the way we're supposed to and on time. Because, child, I don't know what was going on with me in this week. I know what was going on with me in this week. I was doing other things, and so that made me lose track of time. But good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. It's Friday with Coffee with Nikkie. So today, as you know, today is going to be Fun Day Friday. And what would it be if we have to do something that's fun, right? We have to do something fun, and also about what we've been talking about this week. And so we were talking about, the uncertainty of times, what's going on with businesses, what's going on with how we're going to be moving forward, if things are going to shift for us in our business. And so we have a strategy game for today, and it's going to be a survival game. I wanted to play like survival. I was looking for Survivor. I was looking for the sound dun dun dun. I was looking for that, and I couldn't find it. And I'm pretty sure after I get off of here, I'm gonna find it. But I thought that would be the perfect sound to do, or I wanted something like that to do after I asked the question. But whatever, it is what it is. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. It's gonna, of course, be multiple choice, because that's just what we do. It's going to be a multiple choice game. You just put the answer in the chat, and then if you want to explain, you definitely can. This week we was talking about, I also wanted to know what you needed. And so I want you to also let me know if there's anything that you need. And while we're waiting, make sure that you sending this out to everybody. If you see somebody who's normally in here, make sure you tag them and tell them come on over. And if you're in any groups or anything, make sure you send the link out to them. So the topics that we have that we are going to be talking about is sales and content, more structure, brand awareness, engagement and finding events. I gotta take my bottom thing out. Sorry, y'all. Engagement and finding events, creating systems, PR packages, and understanding your analytics. So if there's anything, any topics or anything that you would like for us to talk about next week, please let me know. If there's something that I said in just now and you want to talk about it, say it now so I could put the little, not the little, but the votes next to it, because whichever has the most votes is the one that I am going to start talking about next week. So I'm going to go in the order of popularity, I guess. So, okay, so these are the topics again. So if you hear something that resonates with you, just make sure you put it in the chat, okay? Sales and content. Sales and content. If you want sales and content, put ones. If you want sales, if you don't, put two. If you don't need it. Sales and content. If you want sales and contents, put one. If you don't, put two. If you don't necessarily need it. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. I'm just trying to see something. I want to give you what you need. So I want to make sure that I deliver next week. And let me know. All right. Moving on. Miss Anita says she don't need it. Okay, come on. Let's go. What we got? And just give me a response. One if you need it, two if you don't. Two is fine. Okay. Good morning. Can I call you Rose? Because you're sweet like a flower in bloom. All right, let me know. I'm putting the votes next to it right now. So one if you want it, two if you don't need it. I'm putting the votes next to it right now. Do you think you want to talk about sales and content next week? Ones if you do, twos if you don't. Do you want to talk about sales and content next week? Ones if you do, twos if you don't, or you don't necessarily need it. And I don't want to confuse you with a three and say something different. We're just going to do easy peasy one and twos. The ones and twos. All right, so I'm on to the next question. Question number two. Not question number two. Topic number two. Do you want to do something with more structure? More structure. I don't remember why I wrote more structure, and I don't remember where we were going with it. But do you need more structure? I'll come back to that one. Scratch that one. Brand awareness. Ones if you want to talk about that next week, or twos if you don't. Brand awareness. Do you want to talk about it on next week? I don't like when people's like on today, but next week do you want to talk about it? Brand awareness. Ones if you do, twos if you don't. Ones if you do, twos if you don't. Remember, I am taking a vote. Whichever gets the most votes, that's the one that we will be talking about for next week. And it may not even take up the whole entire week. We may take maybe 2 to 3 days and do the rest the other two, or the other one, because we usually do the Fun Day Friday thing. All right, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5 for brand awareness. All right, anybody else? Anybody want to vote? I'm going on to the next one. The next one is, and you can vote more than once. If you say yes for this, it's okay to say yes to the next thing, okay? Again, this is helping me because, again, if we do this for a week, then guess what? The next week will be the next topic. You know what I mean? And I don't have to ask y'all again because we already know. We already discussed it. Engagement and finding events. Good morning, Melissa. Well, I gotta say good morning to all of y'all, but engagement and finding events. Do you want to talk about it? 1 for yes, 2 for no, or you don't need it. Engagement and finding events. You may be able to find your own events. You may be okay with engagement. So this may not be an area where you need to focus on, right? But let me know if it's a 1 if you do and a 2 if you do not. Engagement and finding events. Okay, I see 2 for yes, 1 for no, 3 for yes. Okay. All right. Do you want to talk about engagement and finding events? 1's for yes, 2's for no's, or you don't need it. You don't have to feel a way about it. You may not need it at this particular time. That may not be their area of focus, and that's totally fine. You know what I mean? You may want to just be focusing on your sales and your content right now. You may want to just focus on your brand awareness right now. All of that is okay. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Next one. Next one. I'm gonna type it in the chat so I know where I'm at. Okay, so creating systems. Creating systems is a 1 if you need it, a 2 if you do not, or you're not ready yet. You don't want to work on that yet because you're not there yet. So that's totally fine. Ones for creating systems. Put a 1 in the chat if you need it, if you want that to be the topic for next week, or put a 2 in the chat if you do not. Ones if you do, twos if you don't. Again, you can vote more than one time. It is totally okay. It is totally okay. My manager says I got 4. Oh yeah, I have that down. I have 4. All right. Ooh. Okay, wait. Let me get here. Okay, so creating systems, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. We got 9 for creating systems. Good morning, Miss Tracy. We are discussing, we're voting actually. We're voting for what topics we should work on for next week, or what topic we should focus on next week. So we got 9 for creating systems. That one is the most popular, y'all. The most popular. Okay, so the next one is, and I'm typing it in the chat so I could break up the numbers. All right, so the next one is PR packages. Do you want to talk about that next week? That probably can be a day, but put 1s in the chat if you are looking to, do PR packages. Put 2 if you're not there yet, and or 2 if you don't necessarily need that right now. Right now you may have other things that you want to focus on. Just like I was saying earlier, there's things that you may want to focus on, and that's not one of them right now, and that's not of importance, and that's fine again. And you also can vote more than once. So if you would like to talk about PR packages next week, put 1s in the chat, 2s if you do not. All right, I see 2. So Christine, I see a question mark in the chat. Do you mean what are PR packages? PR packages are your packages that you send out to influencers or people who is going to do UGC, user generated content, so that you can have the social proof, and also so that you can have the content from people using it in real life. So, do you want to do PR packages? I see PR packages. Matter of fact, thank you, my manager. I'm getting the answers. So, all right. So we have 3 for PR packages. My manager says. All right. Anybody else? Do we need PR packages? Okay. And the last one is analytics. I'm going to put understanding and using your analytics. All right, so this is the last one of the topics. 1s if you do, 2s if you don't. Understanding and using your analytics to post. Understanding and using your analytics to post. If you think you want that to be a topic for next week or in the future, put 1. And in the future, I mean, I'm going to take these, and in the order that you voted, I'm going to do those topics. You know what I'm saying? So we can, usually I don't plan that far in advance, but I think this is going to be able to help me especially establish the structure that we need and keep you focused, on what's going on. And then if you have any questions, you can write those questions down, because sometimes I'm speaking and y'all have no idea what's going to happen today. And you don't know what we're going to talk about. But if you know what we're going to talk about, you could bring your questions and you could already be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Or you could even DM me the questions, and I could answer them live for you. Right? So that would work as well. So voting for understanding and using your analytics. Understanding and using your analytics. 1s for no, 2s if you don't necessarily are not there yet. You're not posting enough yet to really be like, okay, I really want to know about my analytics or your website analytics, whatever. We'll talk about your social media analytics. We can also go into your website analytics. We can also go into your email analytics. We can go into all of that. So let me know in the chat what we have. Kay, are you still here? If you are, let me know what the votes are for analytics. All right. And then let me get into who is in the building, and we will start our game, which is going to be our what's going on in the world survivor game. That's what we're going to play. I told you I was looking for the sound and I could not find, like, I wanted a dun 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 or something like that, or a I wanted something. I'm probably going to find it after I'm off of this, because that's just usually how things work, right? Because I need it now, and that's why I couldn't find it. But when I don't need it, I'm going to find all of the sounds. But we'll have it for the next game for sure. All right. We'll have it for the next game for sure. You didn't miss much, Larry. We were just voting on the topic for next week. Okay, thank you so much, Kay. So I got all the information, and I'm going to go in order of the majority. So what I think the majority voted on, the last one was 9. We had 9. That was creating systems. So creating systems, I think, is gonna probably take a week. And so I will focus on the 4 days of doing the creating systems. And then I will also go into our Friday, and the game will also be about creating systems. So that is what we are going to do. So I thank you all for voting and participating. So let me see who is in the building. All right. So first in the building, we got Melly Mel in the building. She said, "Happy Friday and good morning, party people, party people, party people. You won't get funky." She said, "Hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button." Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building. She said, "Good morning, everyone. I'm blessed and highly favored." Yes, yes, and yes. Melly Mel said, "Good morning. Good morning to you, Miss Lois. Good morning, Miss Anita. Miss Anita's in the building. She said, "Good morning and happy Friday." Happy Friday, Miss Anita. Damien is in the building. Damien said, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning?" Good morning, Kay. Kay, the manager's in the building. The manager said, "Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. How's everybody doing?" Yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda is a member of the YouTube community. Yolanda, good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, "Good morning, family." All right, so we got the votes. And can I call you Rose? Because you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Good morning, Rose. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. Melissa said, "Good morning, everyone. I'm blessed." Yes, yes, and yes. Let me see if I'm missing anybody, because I know we did the voting. So, oh, good morning, Tasha K. Tasha K's in the building. She said, "Good morning, Floxy people. Good morning, good morning, good morning." We got Miss Tracy in the building. Miss Tracy said, "Hey, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Miss Tracy." Let me see. Am I missing anybody? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, Larry Manzel Candles. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Larry says, Good Friday morning. Good Friday morning. Let's get it. Let's go. Larry said he missed so much. Not really. You didn't miss much. That would be great. Okay. All right, y'all. So we are all caught up. So we are about to play this game, and it is a scenario game, and it is about surviving these times and how we are going to pivot and adapt and not pivot and panic. We are going to be calm in this chaos. We are going to plan and not panic, right? So let's get it. Let's go. So the question is, who types fast? Let me see. If somebody type fast, they can type the question in the chat. A major shipping carrier announces price increases starting next month. What do you do? A major shipping carrier announces price increases starting next month. What do you do? Do you A, eat the cost to keep your customers happy? Do you B, increase your shipping rates? Or do you C, offer local pickup or bundle deals? What do you do? Okay, the question is, A major shipping carrier announces price increases starting next month. We know this because UPS goes up on us all the time. I feel a sneeze coming on. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel a sneeze. I feel a sneeze coming on. My nose is tingly. All right. USPS raises prices on us at least twice a year. They're always going up, right? So what do you do? What do you do? A major shipping carrier announces price increases starting next month. What do you do? Do you A, eat the cost to keep your customers happy? Do you B, increase your shipping rates? Or do you C, offer local pickup and bundle deals? All right, so let's see. Okay, so Larry has a B and a C. Okay, Melly Mel says B and C. And Larry also says, I already offer local pickup and delivery. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Tasha K says B. What is your answer? A major shipping carrier announces price increases starting next month. What do you do? Do you A, eat the cost to keep the customers happy? Do you B, increase your shipping rates? Or do you C, offer local pickup or bundle deals? Miss Lloyd says A and C, and Damien says B and C. Okay, so the answer is offering alternative is C. The answer is C. Offering alternative like bundles or local pickups add value while protecting your margins. Okay? Offering alternatives like bundles or local pickup adds value while protecting your margins. Okay? So we got B and C. And then if you are going to increase your shipping rates, you give them some time and you let them know, well, actually, I have real-time shipping, so whenever it does increase, it's just going to automatically update, and it's all, automatically going to change the price. But if you know this, you may want to send out an email to your customers, or you may want to make a post about it or something to let them know, prices are changing in the shipping because what are you going to do? Okay. All right. You can't change the shipping, but you can offer more value, right? That's something Sean was always talking about, is adding value. And so how can you add value? You may be able to say, well, we know that we had to increase shipping, but we're going to add a free gift in your package. That's valued at whatever cost. You know what I'm saying? Just to offset it, and just to let you know that we truly appreciate you, and we appreciate you paying the increase in the shipping. All right. Scenario number two. If you're ready, say I'm ready in the chat. Scenario number 2, if you're ready, say I'm ready in the chat. This helps me to break up the letters that I see in the chat so that I'm not confused when I'm looking for the answers. So put I'm ready in the chat or ready in the chat. Or you could just put a random letter in there. Just not an A, B, or C. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. All right, so we are ready for question number 2. Your supply costs go up due to new import tariffs. This is what I just talked about. All right, your supply costs go up due to new import tariffs. What's your response? A, raise prices without saying anything. B, cut corners on ingredients. Or C, be transparent with your customers and adjust your pricing with value add-ons. Okay, let me repeat the question for you. Your supply costs go up due to new import tariffs. We hear that, right? What's your response? A, raise prices without saying anything. B, cut corners on ingredients. Or C, be transparent with your customers and adjust your pricing with value add-ons. What is your response? Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. Good morning. All right, so what do we have in the chat? I see some C's. All right, so the answer is C. Melly Mel says C. Wait, there you go. C could be B2, pivot and reformulate and let customers know. Come on, Melly Mel. All right, so I see a bunch of C's. All right, so the answer is C. The answer is C. Being upfront builds trust, and value add-ons can soften the impact of higher prices. Okay? So C is be transparent with your customers and adjust your pricing with value add-ons. And this is the reason why. Because if you're upfront, this helps to build trust, and adding the value the value add-ons can soften the impact of higher prices. If y'all with me, say I'm with you so far. Let me know in the chat. If you with me, say I'm with you in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Put I'm with you in the chat so we can get to number 3, scenario number 3. All right, scenario number 3, sales slow down. Sales slow down due to overall customer spending fatigue. What do you focus on? And I remember CEO Shan was talking about this, and I'll come back to what she did. So I don't want to guide you on your answer. Okay, so sales slow down due to overall customer spending fatigue. What do you focus on? Do you A, panic and slash all your prices like everything is on sale? Or B, connect with your audience through educational content? Or C, start a new product line immediately? Sales slow down due to overall customer spending fatigue. What do you focus on? A, panic and slash all your prices and put everything on sale? B, reconnect with your audience through educational content? Or do you C, start a new product line immediately? What do you do? What do you do? All right, so Tasha Gay says B. All right. Larry from Mandu Candle says A and B. Uh-oh. All right. Miss Anita says B. Melissa says B. These are going up so fast, so when I press the name, I'm missing it. Miss Lloyd says B. Big Me says B. Kay says B. Damien says B. Okay, so the answer is B. People may not be buying now, but connection keeps your brand top of mind. And what do I say? Let's see, this is a bonus. Top of mind. What do I say? Top of mind. And it's something that I say after that. I didn't make it up. It's something that Seth Godin says. But top of mind, I say it all the time. When it comes to your product, you always want to be top of mind, blank a blank. Top of mind, blank a blank. If you start a new product line, come on, Melissa. If you start a new product line, they still might not spend anything. Absolutely. Yes, you want to be top of mind, tip of tongue. Top of mind, tip of tongue. People may not be buying now, but connection keeps your brand top of mind when they're ready. Okay? So put connection in the chat. Somebody put connection in the chat. Connection in the chat. Put connection in the chat. We're getting ready for scenario number 4. Do you like this scenario thing? I think this is pretty cool. I think the scenario thing is pretty cool. Let me know in the chat how we feeling about it. So scenario number 4. Scenario number 4. Okay, good. Okay. TikTok. TikTok might get banned. What y'all gonna do? Y'all probably like, I ain't on TikTok, no way. I ain't doing no numbers on TikTok, no way. Right? Y'all might be saying that. But let's just use anything, okay? TikTok might get banned. Your largest audience is there. So let's pretend that your largest audience is on TikTok. What's your move? TikTok might get banned. Your largest audience is there. What's your next move? I think they got 90 days to comply or something like that, right? I think that it was extended to another 90 days. So if TikTok gets banned and your largest audience is there, what's your next move? A, cry and take a break. B, start moving content to Instagram and build your email list. Or C, run a huge TikTok sale before it disappears. Run up a TikTok bag before everybody goes away. TikTok might get banned. That's your largest audience. Your largest audience is there on TikTok. What's your next move? Is it A, cry and take a break? Is it B, start moving content to Instagram and build your email list? Or is it C, run a huge TikTok sale before it disappears? All right. Melly Mel said, yeah, let's pretend my audience is there. Oh my goodness, y'all crazy. All right, Miss Anita says B. Melly Mel says B and C. Listen, Miss Loy says B. Melissa says B. Larry says B and C. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yolanda says B and C. Kay says B and C. Okay, I see a lot of B's and C's. Okay, so the answer is B, but C works too, right? But the answer is B. Diversify your audience before you're forced to. This is the thing. We're blue in the face. Drive your traffic to your email list because your email list is your list. You own your list. Even if you have a TikTok shop, even if you have an Etsy shop, no matter what, drive your people to your email list so that you can always be able to contact your people should anything go down. Should anything go down, right? And then we say, well, Nikki, well, if we're in danger of everything going down, what if, you can't access emails? Then that's another thing, right? But then you have telephone numbers. You may be able to do SMS, right? But it depends. It depends on where we are, what we're doing, where we're going with things. But yes, you want to always drive your traffic to your email list. Always drive traffic to your email list. And while you're listening to me right now, if you do not have your email list on your link tree or your links on your profile page, you may want to add that and send the people to your email list and tell them to sign up and then create a freebie. Remember, you can get ideas for dope freebies for your company that is of value in my ebook, okay? In my ebook, which is $19.99. Go get you one. All right. So the answer is B. Yes. Diversify your audience before you're forced to. Your list is the only platform you own. Put ownership in the chat. Ownership in the chat. Melly Mel says she's fighting for her life over there. Speaker email list. I have one. You can subscribe on. Link is in my IG bio as well as in my Etsy announcement. Good job. Good morning, Donna. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. She said Rich Rising. I love it. Rich Rising, creative family. Rich Rising. We are playing our scenario game with what's going on in business right now and what would you do. So that is what we're doing right now. Ownership in the chat. Thank you so much. Let's get to scenario number 5. I really wanted that sound, but I didn't get it. So you hear the word recession. You hear the word recession on every news station. What do? You hear the word recession in every news station. What do you do? A, stop investing in your business. B, double down on the basics that work. Or C, launch a luxury product with a high price point. What do you do? Do you A, stop investing in your business, say, it's just not gonna work for me, I just, you know what I'm saying, this economy is just too much, people ain't spending this, we're in a recession, I need to save, I need to do something else with my time? Do you stop investing in your business, A? Or do you B, double down on the basics that work? Or do you C, launch a luxury product with a high price point? What do you do in this situation? All right, so I see some B's. I see some B's. I see some B's. It looks like a unanimous B's. All right, so what do we do at this time? We tighten up the strategy. We have to tighten your strategy, not your ambition. Stick with what you know brings results. Tighten your strategy, not your ambition. Stick with what brings you results. All right, so Larry says B. Didn't we just talk about how the world wants to try and control the mindset? Period. You better talk about it, Larry. You better talk about it. Yes, we got some B's. We got some B's. Yes, tighten your strategy. Tighten your strategy, not your ambition. Stick with what you know brings results. If you know markets bring results, go to markets until they no longer bring you results. If you know that doing live sales bring you the results, then continue to do the live sales. Don't sit there and throw in the towel until you exhaust all your possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you exhaust everything before you throw in your towel, because you know what I'm saying, you don't know what's going to happen, and don't let fear control the way you're going to move, right? Try the thing first to see, so you could have this proven strategy, proven information. You know, you could have the information that you need. Like, well, I did try to go to the markets ain't working, so now I'm gonna try this ain't working, so now I'm gonna try this. I'm building my email list, so let me speak to my email list and let me see what they're doing in there. Let me see what they need in there, right? So tighten the strategy. Somebody put strategy in the chat. Strategy in the chat, please, and thank you. Somebody put strategy in the chat. We are going to get on to scenario number 6. Scenario number 6. Somebody put strategy in the chat, please, and thank you. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Please, thank you. Magic, 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 magic. Okay, so number 6. Number 6, customers are hesitating at checkout more than usual. Customers are hesitating at checkout more than usual. What's your next move? Okay. Is it A, offer a discount code immediately? B, add payment plans or smaller product options, buy now, pay later options? Or C, close your site and take a break because, child, you just had it. People ain't buying, close it down. Shut down shop. Shut it down. Shut it all down. Close the doors. All right. Customers are hesitating at checkout more than usual. What's your next move? Is it A, offer a discount code immediately? Is it B, add payment plans or smaller product options? Or is it C, close your site and take a break? What is the answer? What is your answer? Okay, so we got some B's in the chat. I got an A and a B, A and a B. All right, we got some B's. What is your answer? What is your answer? Question again. Customers are hesitating at checkout more than usual. You may notice this. You may see a lot of visitors on your page and you don't see them checking out. Or you may see a lot of incomplete orders on your back end and you may say, okay, well, what was happening? You know what I'm saying? So what do you do? What do you do? We got some A's and B's and we got some B's. Okay, so the answer here is, dun, dun, dun. The answer is B. The answer is B. Give people flexibility to spend without sacrificing your entire profit margin. How many of y'all will shop when you know that you can buy now, pay later, or you can break your payments into increments? How many of you purchase more when you have that option? How many of you purchase more when you have that buy now, pay later option, or you know, when you could break your price into increments, and your cost into increments? How many of you do that? All right. All right. Especially on items that are like you're spending more than $100 or something like that. You know that you don't have to put that up front immediately. You know that you can take some time and pay that off every 2 weeks, every month, or however that works out. And I'm not just talking about like on credit cards, because that's not where we're going. We're talking about those buy now, pay later options like Affirm, Afterpay, Zip, Sizzle, Sezzle, all of those things. Like if you see that you have the option to do that, right? Would you buy more? Would you buy more? Would you get everything that you need and not say, oh, well, I only wanted to spend $30 and I'm over my limit, so I'm not going to get this. And you start taking things out your cart, right? So If we have the situation where you have that buy now, pay later, people may want to purchase all of the things that they want. They may get the 4 candles instead of the 2 because now that they can do $30 now, $30 2 weeks, $30 the next week, $30 next week, and then they pay it off. And it doesn't seem like a big upfront cost. Depending on what it is, I want to make sure I have it later, right? Miss Lois said, nah, Miss Lois, you saying no, you don't do that? Listen, I'm very cautious. Listen. All right, so the answer is B, add payment plans or smaller product options. This gives people flexibility to spend without sacrificing your entire profit margin. Okay? Some of my customers have asked me for this. This is the perfect time to start putting it into your site. I think you're on Shopify, so they definitely offer it. So now is the time. I don't know if it's a fee, but now is the time. Now is the time. Somebody put buy now, pay later is too long. BNPL. BNPL. Somebody put that in the chat. Buy now, pay later. BNPL. Put that into the chat. All right, so scenario number 7. Scenario number 7. You're burned out and your sales are slow. You're burned out. A lot of us experience burnout. You're burned out and your sales are slow. You're not encouraged. You're not inspired. You're not motivated to do anything. What is your next move? Do you A, quit? Do you B, automate your content and take a short break? Or do you C, rebrand everything? What is your answer? Miss Loy says, if you don't have it now, you will not have it later. I do it sometimes. Okay. Miss Loy's like, I'm paying for it now. All right, so you're burned out and sales are slow. What's your next move? Do you A, quit? B, automate your content and take a short break so you can regroup? Or do you C, rebrand everything? Because maybe it's the look. Maybe you're not saying something right. Maybe you're just not connecting to your audience, and so you rebrand everything. What is your response? All right, I see some B's in the chat. B's in the chat. B's in the chat. B's in the chat. B and C. I see B or C. Okay. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what the answer is. All right. So the answer is dun, dun, dun. The answer is B. The answer is B. Systems let your business breathe without disappearing completely. We may be burned out because we're doing all of the things. We're responding to every single email. We are trying to sit on every single post and engage because they say you got to post and then you got to engage after you post and you got to do this and you got to do that. And maybe you're burnt out with doing all of those things because you have to sit there on the platform or you have to sit there manually doing the work. And so this is what we were talking about, using systems, because systems will help you to automate the task that has to get done, because there's some things that can be on autopilot. Everything doesn't require you to handhold and to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You can set it up and it can be on autopilot for you, and that'll be something that's off your plate. And so that will help you to reduce the burnout. Okay, somebody put burnout in the chat. Burnout in the chat. I just spent last night revamping my site. Okay. All right. I hope you added them pictures on there, Larry. All right. And also telling the stories. Remember the stories too. So the answer is systems. Somebody put burnout. Yes. Systems lets your business breathe without disappearing completely. Okay. Awesome. All right. Number 8. All right. So let me know right now, right before we get into number 8, how are you feeling about this? Does this help you to see things differently? And I know sometimes the questions may seem a little repetitive, but how does the games help you see things differently? Like when we do our Fun Day Friday, I know I ask y'all that every time we do it because I don't want y'all to lose interest. I want to make sure that y'all still focus, and I want to make sure that y'all get some value of us doing these scenario games and these multiple choice games, just to see how you would respond in business situations for your, and see how everybody else would at the same time. So let me know if this is good for y'all in the chat. Let me know. I figured it out, and I have to add the story. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. All right. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we are at number 8. We are at number 8. So let's get into it. And this is something, okay, so while I'm still waiting for y'all, I'm gonna speak about it a little bit. Number 8 is something that we're seeing happen. I've been in business. This is my 15th year in business. Celebrated it May 1st, but I did not actually celebrate it. So I am going to do some kind of celebration on my website. But a lot of the people that I started with are no longer in business. And because times have changed, people's spending patterns have changed. Prices have gone up. They had to do real life stuff. They had to take care of their family. They couldn't ride this wave out. And so a lot of the people that I started with are no longer in business. And not to say that their products weren't amazing, because they were definitely amazing. Dope products, dope ideas. But life just be life, and they couldn't keep the doors open. Right. And so this is the next thing we're going to talk about with this scenario right here. There's so much that goes into being an entrepreneur. So even if it's repetitive, it helps. Thank you so much, Melly Mel. Yolanda says it's helpful. Okay, everybody says it's helpful. Okay, good. Okay. All right. So scenario number 8. Scenario number 8. You're seeing more small businesses close around you, right? You're seeing more small businesses close around you. What do you do? Do you A, use it as motivation to clean up your back end? Do you B, copy their strategy? Or do you C, panic and post every day? Okay, so you see a lot of small businesses closing around you, and I don't know how long everyone's been in business, but I'm pretty sure you'll see some people that are doing amazing, and you'll see some people that are struggling. You'll see some people that may just decided that this wasn't for them. They're closing around you. So what do? Do you A, use it as motivation to clean up your back end? Do you B, copy their strategy? Or do you C, panic post every day? What do we do? What do we do? Definitely being repetitive help you keep the basics and simple. Gotcha. Okay, so I see some A's in the chat. I see A's in the chat. What do we do? What do we do? You're seeing small businesses close around you. What do you do? A, use it for motivation. B, copy their strategy. Or C, panic post every day. And the answer is A. The answer is A. Why? Is because let other people's mistakes push you to tighten your foundation and pivot smart. You making educated moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're thinking before you just respond. You're thinking before you react. You know what I'm saying? Look at what's going on. Step back for a second. Analyze what's going on. See what they did and see what you need to fix. See how you need to approach it after you see what they're doing. After a while, you're like, okay, I see some things that I need to fix. One thing that I noticed, and when you know how to set something up, you know how to repeat it, right? But one thing I noticed is that a lot of the people who were putting up how they were getting all these products from overseas and they doing amazing, the numbers are amazing, now they're struggling. And I only say that because I'm not saying look at them. I'm only saying that because there were lessons along the way. And I don't remember who told me that, and it probably was something that I got from Donna Maria, but she's like, it doesn't mean that they lack funds, they lack focus. So you were putting your focus in other areas and other things that needed to be paid attention to, you were overlooking, or you just let it just get out of control, and now it's beyond your control and you can't manage it. And so now you have to retreat, you have to quit, or you have to restructure. And so all of that is fine. fine, because it's all learning lessons. We all don't, we all have things that we need to work on, and I am no different. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have things that we need to work on, but you can step back from it. Instead of responding with an emotion, step back from it and look and see, what are the things that I need to do? What are the things that I need to implement in my business right now that will help me to ride this wave out, will help me to outrun the challenge, that will help me to weather the storm, right? What's going to help me to do that? And so you have to take a look, you have to take a step back, and you have to look at it from the outside looking in. Don't look at it like you like, well, I'm posting every day and I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that. And you just talking from your emotion. Get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. Stop being butthurt and start looking at it and saying, oh, well, these are the things that I actually need to do. I need to tighten up on this. We all know what we need to tighten up on. Are we going to do it? That's another question. You know what I'm saying? But we all know where our business need work at. Then we need to say, okay, either I need to start learning how to do this, or I need to see how I can have somebody else do this for me, so that, yes, it may be a cost that I have to put up, but this is going to help me in the long run. I'm going to make up for this. You know what I mean? Or I just need something set up so that I can, follow the model, and then I can just keep on moving. But we all know those things that are going, will keep us stuck, and we know that we need to work on them. So now is definitely the time to start looking at things without the emotion and start saying, okay, we need to start working on this, or we need to start fixing this, or we need to start cutting back on this, or we need to start doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Yes. All right. So emotional decisions are detrimental to let me see. Emotional decision. Are you saying TOO? I think so. Or is it another part of this? Emotional decisions are detrimental too. All right. So next one. Scenario number 9. Scenario number 9. Thank you, Tasha K. All right. So scenario number 9. Somebody put emotion. Oh, well, I got emotional. I got facts right there. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so a vendor you rely on goes out of business. Ha! 16, 17. Okay? A vendor you rely on goes out of business, don't tell you anything, shuts the doors, don't respond, none of that. What now? Okay? A vendor you rely on goes out of business. What now? Do you A, stop selling those products? B, research 3 backups and test small orders? Or C, complain on social media because your life is over, because how dare they close their doors? Okay, a vendor you rely on goes out of business. You got your wax from them. You got your vessels from them. They the only people that got your fragrance oil. They the only people that got these fedoras. They're the only people that got these this transfer paper that you need. I'm trying to go in all of the areas that I think you all are in, right? They got everything that you need, and they went out of business, and you haven't seen nobody else have these things. You've only seen them, and you only purchase from them, right? So what do? You A, stop selling these products? Do you B, research 3 backups and test small orders? Or do you C, complain on social media because it's just not fair, it's just not right? What do we do? What do we do? Okay, so I see a B in the chat. You should have a backup. I see B's. Okay, what is the answer? A vendor you rely on goes out of business. What now? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Barbecue or mildew? What we doing? A vendor a vendor you rely on goes out of business. What now? A, stop selling those products because you don't know where you're going to get them from. And so you don't know if you're going to be able to keep up with demand that your customers, for your customers. Or is it B, research 3 backups and test small orders? Right? Maybe we're going to change the look. Maybe it's going to be a little off. Maybe it'll be a couple of ounces smaller. Maybe it'll be a different color. Maybe the shade will be off a little bit. But we're going to research 3 backups and test small orders and see if that works for us. Or is it C, we're going to complain on social media and tell everybody on social media about our stupid vendor who went out of business and left us high and dry. And now what are we going to do with our lives? What is the answer? What is the answer? Larry says, I have 7 different suppliers, all something I can flex to. Okay. I've tested enough to know it works. Okay. Tasha K says never depend on one. Never depend on one. After the first time that happened, always have a backup plan. I hear that. Or vendors that okay, so let me know what your answers are. Put the A, B, or C in the chat. Or a vendor that's still because the chat was going up too fast. Or a vendor that's still open just recently stopped selling specific fragrance oil like wholesale supplies plus. Listen, Nature's Garden did it to me too, and I don't remember them sending me no emails talking about we no longer have. There's one that I like with dragon fruit, and I don't remember them telling me that they were not selling it anymore. And then when I went to order it, it was not there. And they could have. I just didn't see it. All right, Damien, you have a good day too. Damien's got to open the store. All right, Damien, have a great day. Ms. Lloyd says she got several vendors. Okay, so let's see. The answer is, the answer is B. Always, always, always have backup suppliers. Start small, test the quality, and shift gradually. Okay? Always have backup suppliers. Start small, test the quality, and shift gradually. And shift gradually. 7 is the magic number. Come on, 7. Come on, 7. All right, so we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. Okay. Here we go. Put backup in the chat. Put backup in the chat. 16, 17 broke my heart. I know a lot of people were stuck on 16, 17 when they left. When they just was like pew, they disappeared into thin air. Everybody was stuck. Everybody was stuck. Put backup. Did I say that? Put backup. What was the word I said? I think I did, right? Put backup in the chat. Yes. All right. So scenario number 10. Okay, scenario number 10. Inflation hits your household budget. That's happening for all of us right now. Inflation hits your household budget and your business budget. Okay, so it hits your household budget and your business budget. What's your play? Okay, do you A, pause your business, B, raise your prices with intention and communication, or do you C, work for free until things improve? Inflation hits your household budget and your business budget. What's your play? Do you A, pause your business, B, raise prices with intention and communication, or do you C, work for free until things improve? What is the play, as ChatGPT say? What's the play? Let's see. All right, so Larry says B. Inflation hits your household and your business budget. What's your play? Are you going to A, pause your business? Are you going to B, raise your prices with intention and communication? Or are you going to C, work for free? Maybe I'll do it for charity. Time my employer or my employee is making great and I see very okay. Let me know what you're going to do. Work for free until things improve. What is the answer? We are seeing B's in the chat. B's in the chat. B's in the chat. A, B in the chat. B's in the chat. All right. And so the answer is B. The answer is B. You can't grow while losing money. You cannot grow while losing money. Communicate clearly and honor your time and product. Okay? Honor your time and product. B, if y'all say C, I'm giving you the side eye. Oh my gosh. All right, so the answer is B. Raise prices with intention and communication. You can't grow while losing money. Communicate clearly and honor your time and your product. okay? Because you have to make these things. You have to make them, you have to purchase supplies. You cannot work for free because there's no what's the word that you're going to make that money. You don't know if you're going to make that money back. So you have to honor your time and you have to honor the product because again, it costs to make the thing. So you can't work for free. Ain't nothing free but oxygen and suggestions. Listen, I hear that. And with that being said, y'all, that is it for this game for today, our scenario game. I hope that you all enjoyed today's game. So y'all know what to do. Follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes. That's BABEZ University everywhere. I hope if you are watching the replay that you were playing along with us and putting the answers in the chat as well. What else? You can follow us if you like to follow the community. We are on bubbleBabesUniversity.com. All you have to do is click the community button. And once you click the community button, if you are a member, sign in. If you're not, sign up. Easy peasy. If you're not subscribed to this channel, y'all already know what to do. Subscribe. If you have not yet, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hello. Stop having me beg for likes. Hit the like button and then hit the bell notification so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And yes, thank you so much, Yolanda. Everybody who is a mother out here, a mother or a mother figure, happy Mother's Day to everyone. Yolanda says, happy Mother's Day, everyone. And don't forget, Larry has a promo on his website. This is his coupon code for you to purchase from his site. Babes U. Not promo, it's just Babes U, right? That's the promo code. To shop at Mandu Candles, okay? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I got anniversary and Mother's Day this weekend. All right. Come on, anniversary. It's our anniversary. Made for you and me. All right. So with that being said, everybody, again, enjoy your Mother's Day to all the moms or to all the mother figures. Have an amazing day. You are appreciated. Okay. Listen to me in all my song choices. But I am out of here. Y'all have an amazing day. 16 years, 13 years married. Congratulations. And more love to y'all. Yes, happy Mother's Day. All right, everybody, y'all have an amazing weekend, and we will see you on Monday, God willing. See you on Monday, and we will be back, and we will be talking about creating systems on Monday. So if you have any questions, make sure y'all bring them. All right, Miss Anita said, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Have a great weekend, and if you're selling, sell everything. Sell it all.